Welcome to your community. This is your hometown. This is Walton Entertainment. This is where you can hear from the community and those making a difference. We explore topics, local festivals, arts and entertainment, and local news. For this program and much more, visit us online at yourlocalstream.com. That's yourlocalstream.com.
Hey Walton County, it's Patrice Broughton, your Public Information Officer here with another Walton County update. And we'll start with the December 5th board meeting. And we started that meeting with a presentation to two wonderful football teams that went all the way and won their league Super Bowl. So we want to say congratulations to the 6 and under Monroe Hurricanes as well as the 10 and under Monroe Hurricanes. We want to thank all of the coaches, the parents, the cheerleaders, everyone who supported these guys in their wins and all of the sportsmanship that they've learned and the game of football in getting to the Super Bowl. That is a great accomplishment. We just want to make sure that our kids are, taking advantage of every opportunity that the Parks and Recreation Department offers. So we are really grateful that they bring wins back home and that we can celebrate them in this way. After the presentation, we had the start of the meeting and all of the commissioners were present. We did not have any additions or deletions to the agenda. We had one planning commission recommendation, but it was withdrawn and the Board of Commissioners accepted the withdrawal of that application. We had an alteration to zoning under planning and development, and it was to remove some conditions from a rezone that had happened previously, and it was approved to remove most of the conditions, but they added a condition of a 8-foot privacy fence. So we had our administrative consent agenda. If you'd like to see what was on those under the consent agenda, you're more than welcome to pull up the agenda packet online, as always, at Walton County Government, and you can see all of those things that pertain to the meeting there. We did have a change to the meeting calendar for next year, so please pay attention. The dates for the January and February meetings will not be on the first Tuesdays. I will be publishing that information online so that you will see those dates, but just remember those dates will change and they have been approved by the Board of Commissioners. We had a couple of resolutions for budget amendments as well as a project length budget for resurfacing using SPLOST funds and the 2024 LMIG projects. We had a few appointments to the Walton County Tax Assessors Board as well as the Walton County Board of Health, and they reappointed Ricky Dillard to the Walton County Tax Assessors Board and reappointed Dr. Joe Gaskins, Mary Britton, and Nancy Burgess to the Walton County Board of Health. John gave his county manager's report and he went over some things that are happening in the county, but one of the things that I want to go over with everyone is how well of a job our Walton County Animal Control Department is doing. We partnered with Planned Parenthood as well as the Walton County Humane Society to put an event together to offer free services to the citizens of Walton County. And we were able to serve over 253 pets. And we were there for about 4 hours on Saturday, and we saw 174 dogs, 79 cats. They offered 232 distempers, 197 rabies vaccines, 165 microchips were implanted. We had 123 unaltered pets show up, 65 had never seen a vet. So that was 26% of the animals that showed up had never seen a vet. So we're grateful for that. And we were able to offer 121 spay and neuter vouchers to pet owners that wanted to have those services for their pets. So we're really grateful for these organizations and all that we are doing for the pets in Walton County. If you would like to learn more about these organizations, you can find them online, as well as visit our Walton County website under animal control. But we are grateful to everyone that showed up to take advantage of this opportunity. I did have a chance to speak with a couple of pet owners and, just get their story and why they were there on that day. So thanks to Voya Smith for sharing her dog Marley with us. She learned about the event on a Facebook page called Walton County Free Stuff. So we know that the word is getting out. We also want to thank Dan and Donna Brock for bringing their pets out. We saw a lot of people, and we're so grateful for everything that is being offered for the citizens of Walton County. And as we move into the holiday season, we want everyone to remain safe, spend time with family, friends, take advantage of all of the things that all of our towns have to offer. Do some local shopping if you can, but just remember to embrace and love one another. We want to wish everyone a happy holiday season, and we look forward to seeing you in the year 2024. Thank you. And as always, if you have any questions, you can call us at 770-267-1301. Happy holidays, Walton County.
Good morning. Thank you for watching. I'm Dina Huff, the Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth. It's a busy month here. We're in December, and we have a lot of things going on in our county and in our city. And I would just encourage you as a family to get out and volunteer at the different ministries or organizations of your choosing. And if you're able and financially able to donate to some of the nonprofit organizations, we have a lot of families who are in need. We have a lot of homeless families. So if you're able to donate funding, your time, anything that you can do would be most appreciated. And always here at the Partnership, we hope that every family in Walton has a Merry Christmas. If you ever need anything from us or have questions about what goes on in the county, or just have questions that you don't know who to call to find an answer, feel free to always pick up the phone and call me, and I'll give you my direct line here at the end of the recording. I do want to share something that we have coming up in January, and this may interest some of you. We're hosting a Narcan class, and this will be actually taught by the Department of Public Health, Georgia Department of Public Health. And this will be hosted in place of our collaborative meeting in January, so we will not have a monthly collaborative meeting. It will be on the same day, which is Tuesday, January the 16th from 8 until 9:30. And this will be held at Loganville First United Methodist Church. The address for that is 221 Main Street in Loganville. But we will need everyone who's interested. Their seats are limited, of course, and we will need you to register for that. So for additional information on that and how to register, you can just give me a call here at the Partnership, and my direct line is 770-207-3175. And again, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful and the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And I also wanted to thank everyone for coming out for our America Recycles Day paint collection back in November. We finally got all of the totals from that, and we collected well over 400 gallons of paint. It was a little slower than we were hoping it would be, but we think part of the issue with that is us doing 2 of these a year, and we may go back just to doing 1 because we probably need to keep ourselves a little busier on those days. But over 400 gallons is still great participation, and I wanted to make sure I thanked everyone for coming out, and going forward, that probably will be an event we'll save for every November as part of America Recycles Day. You know, we're kind of looking at implementing some document destruction events in the spring instead of an additional paint collection event. So be on the lookout for that. We have got our paperwork in, and everything is you know, kind of moving in the right direction for us to also be doing a tire amnesty in the spring. So some of those events are coming up. I'll keep you updated as we go forward. But we are working on that, and really look forward to having another tire amnesty. It has been a couple years since we had one. It's one that the citizens always really use and appreciate. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll report it here. We'll also put out some banners, and we'll have flyers in the newspaper and around town. So be on the lookout for that, because as you've probably figured out, getting rid of any old tires is not an easy thing to do. Also of note, moving forward, just for our holiday schedule, we will be closed here at the main facility. We closed Friday, December 22nd at noon, and we will not reopen here until Wednesday, December 27th. If you have any questions about that schedule, give us a call, 770-267-1421. If you have some recycling needs during that stretch of time, the convenience sites will be open all but Sunday the 23rd, Christmas Eve, and Monday, Christmas Day. So the convenience sites around the county will be open all of the other days. If you have any recycling needs, you can go out and see them. It's still been that kind of time of the year where we're getting a lot of leaves being brought in, and people are bringing in sticks and limbs, and where they're doing some, you know, winterizing around the house, and we're having to turn away a lot of cars. Just wanted to remind you, all of those items have to go to an inert landfill. We'd be happy to tell you at the scale house, if you come out here, where you can go. It would be best if we didn't have to turn you around at all, and you could just call us out here, and we could direct you to the nearest inert landfill to you. So give us a call, because we won't be able to take those items here, and we'll get you, you know, in the right direction with that stuff. And as I always do, if you don't know a lot about us, never been out, you're not a recycler, or you're looking for new things to recycle, come out and see us. Let us show you what we're doing here. Let's make sure you are recycling all the things you could be recycling. Or if you've never recycled before, let us show you how easy it is to get started. Come out and see us. Give us a call anytime with any environmental questions you have, or questions about recycling. Give us a call. Again, our number is 770-267-1421. And we hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving, and we want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come out and see us, give us a call, and take care.
Hi, I'm Jody Johnson. I'm here with another recreation report. We are getting close to Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. With the recreation department this time of year, we're in full swing of our basketball program. So if you want to go to one of our community centers or at Nile Recreation, we have basketball games nearly every night of the week and all day on Saturday. We obviously don't have any on Sundays, but we have some competitive basketball. While kids are in school, we are playing games. If the kids are out of school, we're normally taking a break, like during the Christmas holidays and New Year's. We'll be off, and then we'll come back and play through January, and then start our end of the season tournament. And that'll bring us to our spring sports, which our registration will start January 6th. And it'll run that entire week through that Saturday. The best way to register is online at waltoncountyga.gov. If you've already registered before, you know how to do that. If you haven't registered with us before, you just go online, create a profile. Make sure when you put your address, you do put Walton County if you live in Walton. If you live outside of Walton County, and then it'll prompt you to do that as well. So go in and register for our spring sports. The fees and the age control dates, all that's on there, but that's baseball, softball, soccer, and our track program. So get registered for that. If you haven't been to our community centers, when it's cold every night when you get home, I know the time has changed, so it's getting dark extremely early. I know we all really can't stand that, but come in and work out in our climate controlled areas. You can walk the walking track. You get to watch basketball while you're doing it, and lift weights at the Nihilus equipment that we have. Get on the treadmills, the ellipticals, the bicycles, the stationary bicycles that we have there. It's a great place to work out, and start your New Year's resolution early. Can't really beat the benefit of exercise and a good diet. It'll beat all of those infomercials that are flooding the TVs right now. When you take this powder or this pill and lose weight, you really can't beat good exercise and a good diet. And a great place to do that. Very inexpensive place to come and utilize the community centers that we have at Meridian, Felker, and at South Walton. And it's a great place to stay in shape, and a great way to get your quality of life up. Start slow and work your way up, and before you know it, you'll be in great shape and in the best shape of your life. Come see us at the community centers, and don't forget, January 6th is our spring sports registration. It's very important that you get in. We only register for about a week because we do have limited space in some of the age groups, especially if you're in the West Walton area. If you're playing sports up there, as you know, we'll fill up in the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds. They'll fill up within the first couple days. So January 6th, go online and register. You can come in to the office and register if you want. We have computers set up there, and we can take payment for the registration there. I do want to mention our football and cheerleading program. We had a really good season through our North Georgia Youth Football League. And that's leagues that play from basically Walton County all the way up to the Tennessee lineup in Raven County. There's every county, every city that has a football league usually plays in our North Georgia Football League, and we've done it for the past 2 seasons. And they're basically in clusters of the high schools that you go to. There's so many elementary schools, so many of the middle schools that feed into the high schools, and that's who they participate with. So we had the Monroe, Loganville, and the Walnut Grove leagues that participated in this year, and then it funnels to the teams that make the playoffs. And then so we had several teams make the playoffs. I think at one point we had about 12 teams in the playoffs. But 2 particular teams I want to mention today is we had 2 6U out of Monroe, and one of them, Coach Ivey's team, won the Super Bowl. They went undefeated, really dominated the entire year, and won the NFC championship, and then went on to win what they call the Super Bowl, which is the 2 divisions, the NFC and the AFC, which are based on the classifications of your high school. And then our 10U team, which won the same thing, went undefeated, and won the NFC championship, and then went on to win the Super Bowl as well. That particular team, the 10U team, has been undefeated for the past 2 seasons. So they won the same thing last year as 9-year-olds, and they've won it again as 10U. They're 24-0, and what I'm hearing from the high school is one of the best age groups they've ever seen. So classification, the year that they are, when those kids get to high school, it's one of the best set of athletes they've seen in the history of Monroe. So we're really anxious to see those kids advance up and get into high school. Congratulations to the Monroe Hurricanes this year for making it to the 3rd round of the playoffs. That's anytime you play past Thanksgiving, you've had a really good high school season. So congratulations to Monroe Hurricanes, the high school that made it, and also congratulations to our youth teams that are doing very well. Not only in the Monroe area, but also in the Loganville and Walnut Grove and the Social Circle area. We've got some really good athletes here in Walton County, that really play a lot of sports, and that really is a compliment to all the parents that we have here in Walton County that really get their kids involved, come and volunteer to coach with us. They bring their kids to practices and the games, and so we have a really good sports program here in Walton County. So we'll see you at maybe one of our gyms for basketball season. If not, please make sure you come up and sign up January 6th, because that is our spring sports. I know it doesn't feel like spring, but it takes a little while to get all that going. And before you know it, March will be here, and we'll be looking at these leaves that are falling now will turn back green on the trees. So we're looking forward to that warmer weather and the time change again. So looking forward to again, come see us at the community center. It's a great place to exercise and to get in shape. So until next time, thank you very much.
Today I'm going to read portions of my book, The 12 Days of Christmas in Georgia, as a little celebration of the holiday season in Georgia. The 12 Days of Christmas in Georgia by Susan Ross in Spain, who is me, and Elizabeth Dulemba is my illustrator. The first day they go to the beginning of the Appalachian Trail, and they find the state bird, which is a brown thrasher, and a live oak tree, which is our state tree. And so on the first day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me a thrasher in a live oak tree. So we talk about here, Jacob writes a letter home to his parents and tells them all about what the Appalachian Trail looks like and history of it and so forth. And they meet George the thrasher, George because of Georgia, of course. George will be throughout the whole book. He travels with them. So the first day of Christmas, we have the thrasher in the live oak tree. The second day of Christmas, they go to Dahlonega, where there was the beginning of the gold rush, even before the California one. And there is still gold in Dahlonega. So they visit the gold museum and they find out how much they would be worth if they were made of gold, close to $1 million. Yes. And then they actually pan for gold. And you can do this if you go to Dahlonega. So on the second day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 2 pans of gold and a thrasher in a live oak tree. On the third day of Christmas, they go to Stone Mountain. And they learn all about the carving, how it was done, how long it took, how high it is, and the fact that you can park a school bus on the back side of the horse here. So on the third day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 3 horsemen, 2 pans of gold, and a thrasher in a live oak tree. And this is Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, and Stonewall Jackson that are carved on the mountain. On the fourth day of Christmas, they go to Martin Luther King Jr.'s boyhood home and learn about how he led the civil rights movement, and they see an exhibit called Children of Courage, where they find out that no matter whether you're a child or an adult, you can still make a difference in the world. So we have 4 doves. Doves stand for peace. So on the fourth day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 4 cooing doves, 3 horsemen, 2 pans of gold, and a thrasher in a live oak tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, they go to Atlanta, and there they are at the Centennial Olympic Park. They go skating there because there's a beautiful rink all lit up and everything every year, and they learn about the Olympics and how money was raised for the Olympics through the bricks, and you can walk on the bricks and find whoever. If you know anybody that did donations and so forth. And on the 5th day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 5 Olympic rings. And you can see they're skating the rings. And George wipes out here he's not a very good skater. So 5 Olympic rings, 4 cooing doves, 3 horsemen, 2 pans of gold, and a thrasher in a live oak tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, they go to the Center for Puppetry Arts, also in Atlanta. There's a lot to do in Atlanta. And they see all kinds of cool puppets and Muppets. So some of Jim Henson's Muppets are there. There's a whole wing for Jim Henson's Muppets, including the Swedish Chef. He's there, the original. And then they go to the puppet workshop and make one of their own. So on the 6th day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 6 puppets playing, and the 5 Olympic rings and 4 cooing doves and 3 horsemen and 2 pans of gold and the thrasher in the live oak tree. I'm going to stop reading the whole rest of them. Okay, on the 7th day of Christmas, they go to Tybee Island. Off the coast of Georgia, in the ocean off the coast of Georgia and in northern Florida too, that's where the right whale bears its calves every winter. So even though you can't see that happening out here in the water, there are dolphins and so forth to see when you go to Tybee Island, and it is very interesting to learn about the right whale, and that is our state marine mammal, by the way. So on the 7th day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 7 dolphins swimming, and the rest. On the 8th day, they go to Okefenokee Swamp. And there are all sorts of wildlife there, of course, and they learn about what the swamp is made of, and if you and the peat that if you stomp on one place, the bushes a few feet over are going to wiggle, and it's very cool to learn about all of that. And Jacob writes home to his parents about that. But most of all, they enjoy the frogs because they are the loudest thing in the swamp. So we have on the 8th day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 8 frogs a-croaking. And the rest. I'm shortcutting. On the 9th day of Christmas, this is my favorite one in the whole book because it is about Habitat for Humanity. They go down to Americus, Georgia, and they go to the Global Village and Discovery Center and learn how Habitat helps families build their houses all over the world. And they see all different kinds of houses that Habitat builds. One of my favorites is the ones in India that are built with bars on the windows to keep the monkeys out. And Jacob said he wants to let the monkeys in, so it's kind of cute. But here they are operating the brick machine where you put mud and straw and whatnot in there and press it down real hard, and when you release it, you have bricks. So on the 9th day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 9 bricks for stacking, and the rest. On the 10th day of Christmas, they go to Callaway Gardens. And in the winter, the gardens are not so much what there is to see, but the butterfly house is wonderful. And it's there year-round, heated, and the butterflies are flying around. And if you wear red, they land on you. They like red very much. And you also can learn about the life cycle of the butterfly and get to see some hatching sometimes if you're lucky. I was able to see one. It took about a half an hour for it to come out of its little chrysalis and unfold its wings, but it was really cool. So on the 10th day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me 10 butterflies flitting, and all the rest. On the 11th day of Christmas, they go to the Georgia Music Hall of Fame and learn about musicians that come from Georgia, groups like REM and the B-52s and people like James Brown and Alan Jackson. And they are now playing instruments that because you can sort of experiment with all the instruments they have there. And so there are 11 rockers rocking, and the rest. And this one was really surprising, but in Georgia, we have in Dawsonville, there is a kangaroo conservation center where you can see over 300 kangaroos. It's the largest mob of kangaroos, that's what they're called, a mob, outside of Australia. So you have to call ahead for a tour because they're not open all the time for everybody to just drop in. But it's so interesting to see. And you can come right up, the kangaroos come up to the fence, and there are wallabies and all other sorts of cool animals. But that climate is very much like Australia's in Dawsonville. So we have 12, on the 12th day of Christmas, my cousin gave to me, and here's the whole list, 12 kangas bouncing, 11 rockers rocking, 10 butterflies flitting, 9 bricks for stacking, 8 frogs a-croaking, 7 dolphins swimming, 6 puppets playing, 5 Olympic rings, 4 cooing doves, 3 horsemen, 2 pans of gold, and a thrasher in a live oak tree. And then we can see them parading. Everybody's in there. I counted. Elizabeth managed to put all of the animals and whatnot in there so that everyone is represented. It's really quite a feat to get them all on one page. And then we have other cool facts and stuff about Georgia. Famous people that came from here. Julia Roberts is from here, and authors and sports people and so forth. So all of this happens in Georgia. And if you come to Georgia, or you have someone visit Georgia from someplace else, you can show them all the cool things that are in Georgia. Thank you, and Merry Peachy Christmas.
Are you gonna do it all by yourself? Yeah? Here, you wanna take off your shirt?
As you can see, the parents and their children had a good time with Santa today, having their picture made here on the Court Square, downtown Monroe. This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
Good evening and welcome to Monroe's 70th Annual Christmas Parade. I'm honored to be here this evening. I'm Kim Malcolm, representing creative artists in Channel 18.2. So we are honored to be here, and for the first time in 5 years, I have a new co-host, Lillian Malcolm, who is very excited to be here at her first Christmas parade, helping me out. Lillian, how do you feel about tonight?
It's gonna be fun, and I feel like we're gonna have a great time.
Agreed. Is there anybody you're excited about seeing tonight? Santa's a big one, yeah. I agree. Well, let's get to it, guys, and I'm so happy that everyone's able to tune in and join us for one of my favorite traditions here in downtown Monroe. One of the greatest things about coming here every year, and I've done it since I was a child, and I can't ever remember a parade that I've missed, but it's coming out to see all of the people that you have grown up with and that you know. And as a kid, I just see more and more people who show up to witness the special event every year, and this has probably been the biggest crowd. I can see hundreds of people in front of me and hundreds of thousands behind me. So we're very excited to have all of these people come into our town and participate in something as wonderful as this parade that's put on every year. It sounds like it's getting a little bit close, so we're going to turn our attention and see who's coming out. Of course, we're very honored to have representing Monroe Police Department and all of the fine men and women that take care of us, of this great town and the people that live in it. Lillian, what do you think about the sirens?
They're very loud.
Very loud. Coming up next, we have the ROTC. Merry Christmas! This is such a great parade that we're going to be a part of. So many people come out and witness. This is post 64 of the American Legion. All right, we've got a little space here, Lillian. So is there anything special that you're expecting the big guy to bring you this year?
What I'm expecting is just the joy that he'll bring us.
Oh, well, that was a great answer. If only we could all wish for a little joy, right?
Yes.
The world would be a better place for sure. What is something special that you remember about coming to the Christmas parades every year?
Well, I do remember that I got to be in some of them, and then I always get to see all of my friends participate and have a good time.
Yeah, that's always the best part of it. Being with friends, fellowshipping with everyone that comes out to see parts of the parade. All right, it looks like we have our Grand Marshal coming up. This is the city of Monroe. And our Grand Marshal, Mr. Charles Sanders. I don't think they could have picked a better person. Charles has been a part of this community and owned a business and raised a family here. And it's been a very special part of my life coming up. So I'm honored to see him represented in this parade this year. We've got a little bit of a break. Lillian, are you excited so far?
Yes, very excited.
Anybody other than Santa that you're looking forward to seeing?
The George Walton Majorettes.
Oh yeah, that's fun. I like to see the dancers when they come through. It's always fun, yes. It's Zaxby's. That's one of your favorite places to eat, right? Merry Christmas. Thank you. Yes, Merry Christmas. Lillian loves to go to Zaxby's after school, right?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing?
Zack Snack.
The Zack Snack, yes. Right, it looks like Fraser Roofing. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! All right, who we got coming up next, Lil? Can you tell? No, not yet. So, in case you didn't know, that is our Walton County Championship winners who just took it all. So we're very excited to have them. There are our sheriffs. Merry Christmas, everybody. We've got Keith Brooks up there.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, guys.
How are you doing? Talk real quick.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing great.
Come over here just a little bit.
Okay.
What do you want to say?
I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. It's a great parade, great attendance by everybody here in Walton County, and so thank y'all for coming out. It's been awesome.
We appreciate it. Good to have you. Thanks for doing everything you do for us.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas! All right, so that was Walton County Sheriff's Department. We had a lot of faces on there. We had Judge Mike Burke, Keith Brooks, so lots of representation there. There's our Georgia State Patrol. All right, all of our fine guys in blue just out there protecting us every day. Important people, right?
Very important people.
So Lillian, do you have people at your school? Do you have an officer at your school that comes and like protects you and keeps you safe?
Yes, I do.
Do you like that?
Yes.
That's a big part of our county and our town that helps all of the schools, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right, next up we have Karen David. And she's running for Superior Court Clerk. She currently holds that position and is running again. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
The Grinch? Say that again?
I see the Grinch coming up.
Oh yeah. You think he's gonna be grumpy?
Always.
Always. All right, looks like we've got the city of Monroe coming up.
Hey, y'all got a banner?
No.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, Lillian. Thank you. Look right there. See? You can grab it. What you get?
A snowball.
A snowball. That's awesome. Merry Christmas. All the City of Monroe elves.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
There's you another one. Go grab it. Oh, who's that? You see Buddy? There's the Grinch. Oh, look. And a nice fire. What does it look like you should do with that fire?
Make s'mores.
Make s'mores? Yeah, it looks great. Merry Christmas. All right, coming up, we have someone very special from Monroe, Delaney Gelsthorpe, who is our reigning national pageant winner. She is the National Imperial Miss Georgia Teen of 2024. Merry Christmas. All right, we're looking for the next parade attendees that are coming up down the way. Looks like we have a really big truck, right? Big truck with big lights. And it is Piedmont Walton. This is the hospital local here in Monroe.
Really good.
I can look it up. And Heather was like, last year she said she grew up with secrets look, but it was like everybody. Not that we like to pay a visit to the hospital, but I will say the last time I went, I had wonderful care. So we love our people at Piedmont Walton. Coming up next, we have the Bridge of Georgia. This is a school that is made for special needs persons of Walton County, and I believe some people even come outside of Walton County to this school. It's a huge outreach, a wonderful school, and they give so much to those special people in our community. We're grateful to have them. Merry Christmas. Lillian, check out this truck.
It is a very big truck.
Well, that's really cool, right? All right, this is Taylor's 24-hour wrecker service. Merry Christmas. And they're also pulling the Bridge of Georgia. Hi. Merry Christmas. They're having a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Happy New Year as well.
Next we have Urban Camper Booth. Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It's Urban Camper Photo Booth. Come on. Yes, absolutely. So this one is our ROTC members who is going to say Merry Christmas to us in Spanish.
Feliz Navidad a todos.
Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. This is Doug Levin's agency. performance by our George Walton Academy majorettes. Great job, girls. Merry Christmas. All right, coming up next, I think we still have a little bit more of George Walton coming up. Yes. So Mrs. Hutter, do you want to say Merry Christmas?
Oh, Merry Christmas all of Monroe. Love everybody.
This is one of our fantastic fifth grade teachers at George Walton.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today on Walton Wise. For your listening pleasure, we have our chorus that sings weekly that has some Christmas music for you today. I'm going to turn it over to Miss Hallie Cruz now to introduce people. Thank you.
We are members of the Monroe Walton County Senior Center, and each week on Wednesday, Frank Smith comes and leads us in singing gospel hymns. Marie Watson, who is a member of the Senior Center here, plays the piano. Today, we're going to be singing Christmas songs, and our first one is number 446, which is "O Come All Ye Faithful." Which is "Hark the Herald Angels Sing."
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies, with the jubilee host proclaim.
445, O Little Town of Bethlehem. Which is Away in a Manger. Number is 442, which is Joy to the World, and we're going to be singing the first, second, and fourth verses.
Sing,
that this music has put you a little more in the Christmas spirit and has brought you as much pleasure as it has them to present it. So on behalf of Walton County Senior Center, we wish you all a
Merry Christmas!
Hi, I'm Vicki Gasaway, Director for the Walton County Senior Centers. We have locations in Monroe, Loganville, and Social Circle, and if you are 60 or older, we welcome you to come and be a part of our wonderful, fun group. We actually are open Monday through Thursday for a traditional senior center where we can do activities here and have lunch. And then on Fridays, we have Friday Flings. So you never know what you're going to get on Friday, but it's fun. So we welcome you to come in, and our hours are from 8 until 4, Monday through Thursday. So thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you have a Merry Christmas. We will be open through next Tuesday, which will be December 19th, and then we'll be closed and reopen on January 2nd. We'll look forward to seeing you in 2024. Thanks.
Day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.